Hey, what's up? I'm Ruth Brown.
And I'm John Ennis. This is our week 3 recap from the transition series. We started off talking about transitioning from, we reviewed some of the material from last week with the rhythm line and rhythm circle. I just wanted to briefly mention that. Just that when we take the energy of a rhythm line, you can see that it's going down this way. It's continuing to go down that way. If I'm going to make a rhythm circle, we want to set that same energy. And then we want to catch it and bring it back. So that was the transition point we made. Okay, Ruth honors the momentum. Anything to add on that? Okay, cool. Then we talked about contra body and con body motion, which is right at the moment. It's the best term that we know of for what happens when your shoulder and hip go together. Con with body, contra against. So if you want linear, we'll do some linear. This is a little sequence. So we want to show the sequence? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have one linear basic, triple step. Now we're going to go con, body, triple step, we catch it, and triple step, and then we go back into linear. Watch me, not her, rewind it. Okay, so we go back into linear at the end. That was our thing. I surprised Ruth with that. Sorry. Okay, so now what we did after that was we did a little sequence, which went like this. So first we did a tuck turn, triple, triple into this little movement, which we call a tuckaroo. Cool? Comments?
So this is a movement that is just kind of transitioning from one rotational movement into another rotational movement.
So if you watch Ruth's hips, open, triple, triple, open, triple, triple. That's it. Then what we did is we talked about, so you see her path actually there was the same path that we just traversed in the little drill, more or less. Okay, so now what we did is we took that into a linear. So you have this triple. I'm here, I get in front triple, I set up the offset, I anchor Ruth's hand, I relax, and what happens is that rotational energy is not allowed to continue, and instead turns into contra body energy, and we get this stretch. So we'll show it to you, and then if Ruth has any comments, then she'll make them, and then we'll be done. Bum, shoot, triple step, triple, and that's what we did. Comments?
So some comments that we made for the follows was to talk about kind of our hip movement. So starting with that rotational rock step that the leaders give us, that as we open up, we want to make sure that we're allowing our hips to continue that rotational movement until we reach the natural end of our hip movement.
So, and I facilitate that, leads. If I really wanted to get a lot of hip movement out of Ruth, I put my hand on her rib cage. If I was going to really swing her out linearly, I'd want the hand on the small of her back so that I really have direct access to her hips, like to swing her out forward, for example. But here, I'm going to move my hand up higher onto her rib cage, which frees her hips. So then we get this nice gushy, and that's where this energy comes from, and then we can do any one of many things from that rock step.
Yeah, and then once the leader kind of straightens it back out to go into the linear momentum, as the hand is coming up here, you want to so at this point, we have rotational momentum and the leader is stopping it. So we still want to let our kind of hips swing around until it gets to the point where the momentum is being stopped by
basically being caught.
Yeah, it's being kind of caught and collected. And so we should need to kind of engage our core here at this moment so that we then have enough kind of tension to release or stretch to release in order to kind of come back in. So.
Yeah, so I see Ruth's, in my mind's eye, I kind of see this little spiral thing. So Ruth's hips they're turning through, and then they kind of thread a needle, and that becomes that linear stretch. Okay, that's it. Stay tuned. See you Friday.